High above the world, where the air is thin and the sun shines bright, lived an eagle named Aero. With wings wide and proud, he was the master of the sky. And down in the cozy, bustling town, worked a little pigeon named Pico. While Aero soared for glory, Pico delivered letters with dedication, a tiny postman on an important route. From his royal perch in the heavens, Aero would often watch the little pigeon, and he didn't always think much of Pico's busy work. Chuckling slightly, in fact, Aero would sometimes chuckle to himself. All that fuss for a single letter, he'd think. Why work so hard when you can fly for the sheer joy of it? Pico, though sometimes a little downhearted, never complained. He was kind and helpful, a true friend to all in the town. But Aero, he was too busy performing dazzling loops in the sky, showing off for an audience of one. But then something changed. The friendly sun vanished, replaced by a brooding, gray sky. A whisper of wind grew into a roar. A mighty storm was coming. Aero, used to commanding the wind, found it now commanding him. He fought bravely, but the gale was too strong. Concerned and urgent tone, and then the unthinkable. A mighty crash. Aero, the great eagle, was grounded. His wing was hurt. Alone and scared, he lay helpless on a cold mountain ledge. Who would help the king of the sky, now that he had fallen? Down in the town, Pico was settling in for the storm when he heard it. A faint, desperate cry, carried by the howling wind. Help! Without a second thought, the little pigeon braved the ferocious weather. What or who could be out there? And what he found took his breath away. It was Aero, the proud eagle, broken and unable to move. Their eyes met. No words were needed. The eagle's gaze held a single, silent question. Will you help me? Pico didn't hesitate. He raced back, not as a single pigeon, but as a friend on a mission. He gathered his friends, his community. Aero is hurt, he explained. He needs us. And so, a rescue team of pigeons, led by the brave Pico, flew through the storm. A mission of mercy was underway. They built a soft nest to keep him warm, and Pico, gently, brought him food. Aero was surprised. This was the little bird he had laughed at. As Aero slowly regained his strength, a different kind of pain surfaced. Shame. Pico, he said, his voice low. I am so sorry for how I treated you. Soft, warm, and comforting tone, but Pico just smiled. A warm, forgiving smile that held no grudge. A true friend indeed. And then came the day for Aero to try his wing. It was shaky, uncertain, but then he was airborne. Joy returned to the sky. Now, the sky had two masters, the eagle and the pigeon, flying together as equals, as friends. Aero even showed Pico his world, guiding him to heights he'd never dreamed of. And from that high cliff, they watched the sun rise, a new beginning for their friendship. Aero proudly introduced his brave friend to all. He became Pico's loyal protector, and Pico became Aero's most trusted messenger. Their strengths combined, making them both stronger. And as they sat, laughing together, they showed the world the truest shape of friendship. Softly, with a smile, a friend in need is a friend indeed.